How's the garbage can?
Garbage can?
I hear you hit a garbage can in the hallway.
I can neither confirm nor deny those allegations.
What did happen? Could you?
On the handoff, right on that screen.
Something like that.
Yeah, some change. Yeah.
Obviously, this was must have been a weird game to come into with all their guys out. But it did, in the end, it did have some value with this team to be able to pull out a win in terms of keeping the home court alive. How were you guys able to kind of summon that in the second half? And
I mean, you got guys who are over here eager to play. I mean, we haven't gotten a lot of minutes throughout the year, so these games are very important for us. We're very focused on our team goals, but individually as players, you want to play well when you get your opportunity. And for the most part, everybody did.
It seemed like things were a little, at the beginning, kind of disjointed with Paul and even Brandon in there. It's like some of the starters could be, again, because it was so strange. But it seemed like when a lot of the reserves were in there together at the same time, that's when you guys really got rolling.
Yeah, well, we play together every day in practice, so we kind of have a feel for each other. We kind of know what each other's strengths are. We kind of try and cover up each other's weakness. So we have some continuity with the second group. We practice together. We get our extra shots in together. So, when we get our opportunity, we're always ready to play.
What do you expect tonight, a Thursday night? Last game, again, you guys have a bit to play for, depending on what happens with Atlanta. How do you think that game's going to
we expect to win every time we go out on the court, no matter who suit up. We expect to win the game. So, hopefully our guys are getting their rest, which is really important. But our seeding is important as well. And if we have to get that win, we coming in trying to tear their head off.
Etuan's kind of been the odd man out a lot in the backcourt for most of the year. What was it like seeing him not only play but hit a couple big shots?
Yeah, but Etuan, he can play. He can play. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say he's been the only odd man out. A lot of guys haven't been in the rotation, but he's been a consummate pro, especially for a young player. He has a lot of maturity. He every day he's in there working on his game. He's tough as nails, can play two positions, shoots the ball really, really well, and he's got a bright future in this league as well.
Can a game like this be valuable with the playoffs, on the horizon?
Yeah, well, every game is important, if not for seeding, for self-confidence. We don't know who will be in the rotation, but these games are good for us because in the playoffs they take away the first three options, and so there's going to be a lot of opportunity for guys who may be the fourth and fifth option to step up, whether it's Sasha, whether it's me, whether it's MP. We don't know who it'll be on any given night. It could be somebody different. But we know we possess the tools to be able to be successful.
There have been some health concerns, but is this team feeling good for the playoffs?
Yeah, I think we've been one of the better teams in the league since the All-Star break. We're hitting our rhythm at the right time. We're playing well. Health is always an issue, but not just for our team. There's a lot of guys around the league in this season that have been banged up. But we're ready to go. We're focused. We're a championship pedigree team. We're built for the playoffs, and we're excited for it.
How do you feel like this season, with the 66 games, has gone? I mean, it's been a lot of stuff around the league, guys hurt, guys sitting out, all that kind of stuff. How do you feel this kind of season?
It's not good on your body as an athlete. It's your vehicle to make your money. As a basketball player, recovery is very important. We haven't had that luxury this year. But it's not just us, it's everybody, so we all feel the same way. But it's not a normal season.
Paul was saying the other day, I made it through.
Yeah, it's an accomplishment. Now I understand what the guys who were here in '98 when we had the lockout. Now I understand what they mean about the back-to-backs and game, and like every day is the same. Sometimes you lose track of the days, you lose track of where you are in the city. But what else better could we be doing besides playing this great game of basketball, entertaining our fans all across the country and all across the world? So I'm glad we were able to have this season. Even though it was condensed, it was still productive. Some young stars emerged. Some guys are going to be retired after this as well. You got to take the good with the bad. But overall, I think we did a good job of getting back, giving our fans what we want.
There was a report on Monday that you didn't know about you specifically. Do you have any comment?
About what?
About the union.
Oh, no, definitely not to you. Never seen you before. Have no relationship with you. So I definitely talk union business with you.
That's fine. How about the fact that he did become public? I mean, is that
disappointing? I'm sure that every organization has their disagreements and has different positions somewhat. But the great thing that a lot of organizations do is they keep it in-house. Whether we have problems within our team, you know, something special about keeping it in-house and dealing with things in-house. And when it gets out, it leaves a black eye.
Thank you, Keyon.
Yeah, let's,